I am, yep.
Okay, awesome. We'll begin. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to today's presentation, Stress Reduction for Better Health, presented by Fran Conway. Fran has been a registered nurse at Weill Cornell Medical College for 39 years and has worked in a variety of departments over that time. Having obtained her yoga therapist certification a few years ago, she transitioned out of clinical nursing and is currently the manager of the Complementary Care Department. In this capacity, Fran services the Department of Urology, the Breast Cancer, and the Dialysis Unit. She teaches a variety of yoga styles, mindfulness, meditation, breathing, exercise, and a mind-body relaxation technique. Prepare for surgery, heal faster. We will also be presenting this presentation in Spanish, and it is being recorded to being uploaded onto YouTube, and I will post our channel in the chat. If you have any questions, please feel free to type your question in the chat. Thank you.
Am I good to go, Agnes?
Yes, you're good to go. Sorry, I have a baby in the background, so I muted right away.
No problem. Okay. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Nice to see you all again. I think we've been together before. So we're going to do a variety of different things today. We're going to do some seated exercises. We're going to do some standing with an emphasis on posture. So when I say the word posture, if you don't all just kind of sit up already, that's always a good sign for me. We live in a world where we're on our computers and we're hunching over, or we're on our phones and the head goes down like this. So if there's one takeaway for today, my personal favorite is if you could improve your posture or at least be aware of your posture. That's my takeaway, because it's not going to improve right away. So, but it takes conscious effort and a consciousness about what you're doing, where your body is in space and time. So having said that, let's all come to sit well. Feel your sitting bones on your chair and then feel your feet underneath your knees. So you want to come to sit well. Uncross your legs and sit, feel your feet grounded to the earth, and then feel the sitting bones to the chair. Those are those two heavy bones in the buttocks. Put your hands behind your buttocks or underneath your buttocks and feel those bones. So know where they are and know that those are your sitting bones. So you can see that I have my hands underneath the buttocks. And if you choose not to do this, see if you can ground down into your sitting bones. This is really important to broaden across the chest and to have good heart and lung and visceral organs to function properly and to get the oxygen delivered to your body. So feel those two heavy bones, and you want to feel your fingers underneath them. Now, when you arch your back like this, the bones go behind your fingers. The fingers don't change, but the bones did, and they went behind you. And then toggle to be on top of them again. And then now everybody's favorite, slump. So slump and notice where the bones go. They go in front of your fingers. So this is really important to know just where your body is in space and time. So come to sit with the bones right on top of your fingers and see if you could sit up straight, if you can bring your butt back into the chair. If you're sitting like this, that's really not going to help you going forward. So it's just going to create more and more rounding of the back, and you'll end up not getting full oxygenated breaths. So just see if you can sit up straight just for today, just for the next 5 minutes. Feel your spine lifting up out of your pelvis, and then put your hands back onto your thighs, right in the middle of your thighs. So not too far down, not too far up, right in the middle of the thighs. And now from here, we're going to just do a little cat-cow, they call that in yoga. So with your hands right in the middle of your thighs, on your next inhale, slide your hands up to the hip creases and arch your lower back. And then exhale, slide the hands down by the knees and give a gentle rounding of the back, not a big one. Inhale, slide the hands up to arch. You can see the arch in my back. And exhale, slide the hands down to create a rounding. That's the cat. Inhale again to the cow. Exhale down to the cat. So keep going back and forth. And you can see this is so easy to do in the chair. If you're sitting in a chair for a long time, even if you're watching TV, you can go back and forth. And this is a really good way, as I said before, of opening up the lungs and taking deeper breaths in, which is going to help you very directly to decrease the stress response. When we breathe like this, our body's rounded in the top, you're not getting full oxygenated breath. So this is one very small way to get in there and to open up the chest by having really good posture, or at least to be aware of it. Now, I'm not saying, in 5 minutes you might be doing this again, but you might say, oops, I remember what she said. Let me come to sit up well. And I do it all the time too. So now from here, from the seated position, bring your hands on your lower abdomen, just on the low belly. And we're going to do what's called the abdominal breath. So feel your feet grounded on the floor, feel your spine lifting up out of your pelvis, and just close your eyes. And start to feel on your next inhale how the belly rounds out on the inhale and how the belly can pull back on the exhale. So you might have to do this consciously. It might not come naturally. Inhale, feel the belly round. Exhale, feel the belly pull back. The navel goes back towards the spine. This is a great way of bringing the breath all the way down, further down towards the pubic bone. Do this for the next few seconds on your own. Belly goes out on the inhale. Belly moves back on the exhale. And the nice thing about your hands on the belly is that you'll get that feedback of the belly moving out on the inhale, and then the feedback of the belly moving back on the exhale. Very important, not a huge movement, but it's super important to have that feedback from your body. So just a few seconds on your own.
Sorry, Fran. I'm sorry to cut you off. Can we slow it down just a little bit, so we can give Tanya some time to translate also for the community she's at.
Sure. Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. Sorry. All right. So here you got some time now. So 30 seconds on your own, just to move that belly in and out.
Okay. So, ahorita mismo estamos haciendo ejercicio de yoga para mejor respiración y mejor postura. So, la doctora a continuación había comentado que para poder sentarse correctamente debemos tener la espalda erguida y las manos, los dedos tocando la parte trasera. De una manera que usted esté recto en vez de estar con la columna encorvada. De esta manera, cuando usted sienta rectamente, usted podrá tener más oxígeno yendo a los pulmones. Una manera muy correcta para que las personas de edades mayores puedan sentarse correctamente y la joroba no esté erguida continuamente, debido a que hoy en día se utilizan mucho los celulares. Entonces, a continuación, ella le está diciendo que pueden respirar profundamente con la barriga y exhalar con la nariz. Respira con la barriga, exhalar con la nariz.
Okay. So just do that now on your own for the next few seconds. It's a very calming breath. In addition to helping you bring more oxygen to the tissues and organs of the body, it really helps to decrease anxiety. Diaphragmatic breath.
Haciendo esta respiración ayuda con la ansiedad y también ayuda a circular la sangre y otros beneficios para la salud.
Okay. Now come to open your eyes. And on your next inhale, take the arms out and up overhead. And on the exhale, bring them down.
Respire con la nariz y suba las manos. Exhale con la nariz y baje las manos.
So inhaling, bring the arms up. And exhaling, bring the arms down. Keep the feet grounded to the floor.
Ponga sus pies contra el piso y sentadamente correctamente recto.
And from here, you're getting all of this circulation from your heart out through the arms, through the fingertips, down to the toes.
Haciendo
And-
estos,
Go ahead, go ahead.
haciendo estos movimientos hace que la circulación de la sangre corra por sus dedos de los pies y los dedos de las manos.
And now bring the arms up, stay up,
Ponga la mano hacia arriba, quédese un momentito así.
take a hold of the right wrist with your left hand,
Agarre la mano izquierda con la mano derecha, formando un círculo.
lengthen the torso,
Ponga su torso recto
and extend the body over towards the left.
extienda su cuerpo para la izquierda.
Great. Inhale back up and change the position of the hands
Respire profundamente y cambie la posición.
and extend the torso now over to the right.
Cambie su posición para la derecha.
Keep breathing.
Sigue respirando.
Inhale back up
Respire nuevamente.
and exhale, bring the hands down
Inhale nuevamente.
and bring the hands down to the thighs.
Ponga sus manos contra los muslos.
And now we're going to do some head and neck exercises, which are great for relieving stress.
Ahora vamos a hacer ejercicio del cuello y la cabeza que ayuda contra el estrés.
We hold a lot of stress in our neck and shoulders.
Hay mucha tensión en la espalda y en el cuello.
Okay, so first there's 5 exercises. First one, you take the shoulders up and you exhale them back down and around.
Ponga su espalda de esta manera, respire y exhale cuando va bajando. Los hombros.
Nice and slowly.
Respire lentamente y baja los hombros lentamente. So inhala y exhala.
Up, back, down, and around. Inhale up, exhale back down and around. And now come back to center, let that go. Look straight ahead, and on your inhale, your chin, make sure your chin is parallel, and on the exhale, drop the chin to the chest.
Ahora póngase rectamente, siéntese y baje la cabeza de manera erguida, lentamente y respire.
Inhale, chest back to, or bring your chin back to the starting position. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest.
Inhale cuando baje la cabeza, exhale cuando suba la cabeza.
Notice where you feel it. I feel it in my back, in my upper back.
Usted
And neck.
puede sentirlo en la parte de atrás.
And the slower, the better.
Lentamente mejor.
And then come back up. I usually do 10 of each of these exercises that I'm about to show you.
Ella usualmente hace 10 de estas repeticiones los ejercicios que va a hacer.
Now, the next exercise, you want to sit well again. You want to keep your posture long. Inhale, the chin is always in the midline. Inhale, exhale, look over towards the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. And
Siéntese,
go back and forth. Sorry.
siéntese rectamente y respire, luego mueva la cabeza para la izquierda. Respire de nuevo, mueva la cabeza para la derecha. Y va haciendo los movimientos continuamente.
So go like that at your own pace now for a few times. Using the breath. Keep the breath long and stay focused on what you're doing.
Mantenga la respiración y concéntrese en lo que está haciendo. Respire, inhale, respire, inhale.
And one more time to the left. And one more time to the right. Back to center. So we did the chin down, the chin up. We look to the right and the left. And now we're going to do the third exercise. Sit well again. Inhale. Exhale. Right ear looks at right shoulder. The chin doesn't move.
Ok, ya hemos hecho 3 ejercicios. El primero, cuando pones la cabeza para abajo y respiras y pones la cabeza para arriba, respira. Luego, de un lado para el otro. El tercer ejercicio es poner la cabeza de un solo lado y respirar en exhalar. Respirar, exhalar. Y lo va a hacer continuamente con la otra cabeza también.
So you can see how my chin stays right in the middle. It doesn't go like this. So it stays right here. And the right ear looks at the right shoulder. I come back to center. The left ear looks at the left shoulder. And I'm not trying to have them touch each other. There's no tension as I do that.
Cuando haga este ejercicio, mantenga la quijada firme rectamente, solamente va moviendo la cabeza de un lado hacia el otro lado, tratando de que no toque el hombro. Simplemente ponga la cabeza de un lado, respire, exhale y ponga la cabeza al otro lado.
So this is a really good way to release tension and help with headaches also.
Este es un buen ejercicio para el estrés, para liberar el estrés y también para el dolor de cabeza.
Okay, so now we've done 4 things already. We did the shoulders up, back, down, and around, chin to the chest, right, left, ear to the right, ear to the left. And I'll do the 5th one in a second.
Ok, so hemos hecho hasta ahora 4 tipos de ejercicio. El de los hombros, el de un lado al otro, arriba, abajo y para acá, para allá. Ahorita mismo ya va a ser el ejercicio número 5 en el momento.
Okay, so the next one is similar to the first one. It's just bringing the shoulders up and then releasing them very slowly.
El otro siguiente ejercicio es el mismo que el primero. Ponga los hombros así y lentamente lo va bajando circularmente, manteniendo la respiración, inhalando y exhalando al tiempo.
So inhale up and slowly down.
Suba, respire, cuando va bajando, exhale.
So it's not like this, up and it's not quick like that. It's up and down, slow.
So no es de una vez subes y bajas, sino tienes que subir, dar una vuelta lentamente y vas bajando para que se circule bien la sangre y pueda liberar toda esa tensión que tienen.
Okay, great. Now, the next thing is you're going to take your hands and rub your hands really, really vigorously. Build up a lot of heat.
Ahora a continuación ponga sus 2 manos juntas y empiecen a hacer el chasquido de esta manera. Liberar bastante calor.
Sorry, build up a lot of heat and then put your hands right over your knees.
Y póngalo en su rodilla.
Close your eyes and imagine the heat going into your knees.
Cierra los ojos, ahora imagínese el calor yendo a su rodilla.
And then rub, make circles around your knees.
Haga círculos, masajes en su rodilla.
This is a very, very common thing to do and very beneficial to bring your own healing energy to your joints, to the knees.
Esto es un buen ejercicio para liberar todas esas heridas que puede tener en la rodilla y es un buen masaje también.
And now take the hands down, rub the outside of the legs going down and up.
Ahora con sus manos empiece a hacer masaje en su pantorrilla y vaya de la pantorrilla a la rodilla.
And now bring the hands up and rub the thighs going up and down.
Ahora vaya a la rodilla a los muslos. arriba, abajo, arriba, abajo.
And now we're going to take the hands and we're going to do a little tapping. So you're going to tap your fingers on your breastbone here.
Ahora vamos a agarrar los dedos y vamos a empezar a hacernos masajes de manera que estamos haciendo así en el pecho.
So up and down here. This is very good for your immune system.
Pongan las manos, masaje así tapadamente, arriba, abajo, y es bueno para su sistema inmune.
And then out along the shoulders. Just gentle.
Ahora vamos al hombro, gentilmente.
And then up by the jaw, gentle tapping. Keep your spine lifted, so don't slump. Up along the cheeks.
Ahora vamos a hacerlo en la cara. Mantenga su espalda recta.
Around the eyes and the eyebrows. The temples, and then the whole head, just gentle tapping on the whole head.
Ahora vamos a hacerlo en la cabeza, gentilmente, haciendo un masaje.
It's very helpful. It keeps it's better than a cup of coffee. Well, maybe, but it's good. It keeps you alert.
Hacer estos masajes es bueno, quizás mejor que el café. Bueno, no tanto, pero es bueno.
And then bring the hands down. Take the hands in prayer together. Interlace the fingers and press the hands away from you.
Ahora vamos a poner las manos juntas. Ponemos las manos cruzadas y del otro lado y estiramos.
And now raise the arms up overhead with the palms facing the ceiling.
Ahora vamos a subir la mano hacia arriba.
Keep the neck relaxed.
Relaje el cuello.
Inhale, get tall. Feel your side body lengthen.
Empieza a inhalar y exhalar y va a sentir que su cuerpo se está expandiendo.
And then exhale, open the arms and twirl. Make circles with your wrists as you bring the hands down. Actually, let's do that a little bit here. Make circles with your hands one way and then the other way.
Ponga la mano de esta manera y empieza a hacer círculo de una manera y después cambia la dirección de la otra forma.
And then start to massage your own wrists.
Y
Do the left side first.
empieza a hacerse masaje en las muñecas y en el brazo. Y en las
And
manos
massage the fingers.
y entre los dedos.
And then the other side.
Y ahora a continuación la otra mano, el otro dedo.
And the wrist and the hands. And stretch the fingers out like you're playing a piano.
Ahora vamos a estirar los dedos como si estuviera tocando el piano.
And then pretend you're grabbing something you're grabbing a hold of something.
Ahora pongamos como si estuviéramos agarrando algo y abrimos y cerramos las manos.
And then pretend that you're grabbing it in the air. So start to move your body as much as that feels right for your body.
Ahora vamos a pretender que estamos agarrando algo en el aire y vamos subiendo y bajando la mano de esta manera, abriendo y cerrando los dedos.
So this is a good way to move and to get a little twisting action in the torso. And using the hands. Now we're going to release. So we're going to do the opposite of grabbing. We're going to release, like flick it away.
Ahora, en vez de agarrar, vamos a soltar haciendo estos movimientos y moviendo el torso de manera de que podamos circular la sangre mejor.
And go wherever your body allows you to go. If you want to go down by your feet, make it fun, make it creative for yourself.
Puede moverse de la manera que quiera y puede hacerlo divertidamente, así para que se pueda mover o hasta donde se pueda mover, y esto permitirá que circule la sangre mejor.
And then come back, make circles with the wrists one way and the other.
Ahora regresamos nuevamente y hacemos círculos con la muñeca de una manera y la otra, adentro para afuera, adentro para afuera.
Okay, now let's come to sit well again and lift your right leg off the floor. So you can see my right leg is lifted. Just, you don't have to lift too high, but it's lifted off the floor and the leg is straight.
Ahora vamos a levantar el pie derecho solamente un poco
And make circles with your foot going one way.
y hacemos círculos estando con el pie en el aire de un lado y luego hacia el otro lado.
And now go the other way. And then make a point with your foot and flex.
Ahora
Point and flex.
a poner el pie de esta manera y lo erguimos. Recto, erguimos. Recto, erguimos.
This is so good if you have swelling in your legs down at the ankles, especially in the summertime.
Esto es buen ejercicio para las personas que tienen las piernas hinchadas, especialmente durante el verano.
And then you can feel how strengthening it is for your thigh, for the quadricep muscles in your thigh, to lift the leg up and use your abdomen to keep it lifted.
Y también podemos ver que haciendo estos ejercicios podemos ver lo fuerte que están nuestros muslos y podemos sentir el músculo que está ahí.
And then release it, bring the foot down,
Con el pie hacia abajo,
and just rub the thigh a little bit just to release any tension.
hágase masaje en los muslos para liberar alguna tensión.
Great. Now we're going to inhale and lift the left leg up a little bit.
Ahora vamos a respirar y levantar el pie izquierdo.
And we'll make circles with the ankle going one way.
Y hacemos círculos con el pie de un lado y luego hacia el otro lado.
And then the other way. And then point and flex. Point and flex.
El pie es recto, luego lo erguimos, recto y erguimos.
Notice how the calf has to really do a lot of that pumping.
Vemos cómo la pantorrilla tiene que hacer mucho trabajo para poder hacer ese movimiento.
And then hold it up, put your hand on your left thigh. Notice the work that your quadricep thigh muscle has to do.
Ahora ponga su mano en el muslo y vea el ejercicio que está haciendo su músculo.
And then lower the leg down.
Ponga el pie hacia abajo.
And now we're going to pretend that we're running. So you can just start to pretend that you're running and take your arms, like you have to chase after a train or a bus, but keep the feet moving. So the feet are, you're lifting up your knees a little bit like you're running.
Ahora a continuación vamos a pretender que estamos corriendo y vamos a hacer los movimientos como si estuviéramos corriendo pero sentados.
And this, go ahead.
De esta manera estamos circulando la sangre y estamos haciendo movimientos.
And then you can start to pretend that you're dancing. So make it fun.
Ahora vamos a pretender que estamos bailando salsa. Hágalo divertidamente.
Make it fun, make it creative for you, whatever you want to do. Let your body just do it.
Haga lo que usted quiera, hágalo divertidamente. Haga como si estuviera bailando merengue, salsa, bachata.
Salsa, Celia Cruz, azúcar. Okay? And stop. Then do it again.
Deténgase y luego hágalo de nuevo.
Then stop.
Deténgase,
Then do it again.
hágalo de nuevo.
And then stop. Close your eyes.
Ok, paramos, cierre los ojos.
Notice what's going on in your body.
Sienta lo que ahora está sintiendo en el cuerpo.
You may feel a little tingling.
Usted puede sentirse un poquito de cosquilleo.
You may feel things moving. You may feel something very, very gentle happening in your body. This is your life force, your circulation.
Usted puede sentir una sensación diferente en su cuerpo. Este quiere decir que la circulación en su cuerpo está pasando.
Okay, so now I'm going to come to stand. If you don't feel like standing, you can do this sitting in the chair, but I'm going to show you how to do it standing, but it's easily adapted if you're sitting in the chair. So,
Ahora ella se va a parar. Si usted lo quiere hacer parado, está bien. Lo puede hacer también sentado.
okay. So this is a great exercise to, if you feel sluggish or tired.
Este es un ejercicio si usted se siente cansado o con pereza.
But you have to get out there. You don't have time to take a nap. You got to get out and you want to do something to perk you up.
Esto es para personas que necesitan levantarse, pero no pueden levantarse, no quieren levantarse. Esto es un ejercicio que lo motiva.
Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to take 3 sips of air. Inhale, inhale, inhale.
Ok, ahora vamos a respirar 3 veces. Respire, respire, respire. Respire,
And-
respire, respire.
Each sip of the inhale tags along with the arms going in front, out, and up.
Cada respiro que va a hacer es cuando tiene la mano hacia adelante, para los lados y para arriba. Respire
Right.
cada vez que mueva las manos.
And then we're going to exhale by bending the knees, swinging the arms back, and you get a really nice stretch like that.
Ahora vamos a exhalar cuando estamos poniendo las manos hacia abajo y doblando un poquito la rodilla.
Okay, so I'm going to start. So inhale, 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 exhale.
Vale.
Inhale, inhale, inhale,
Exhale.
exhale. Deeply bend the knees. Inhale, you can softly bend the knees with these three movements, and then exhale, deeply bend the knees.
Puedo dar la rodilla gentilmente y exhalar a la misma vez.
3 more.
3 más.
So it's a sip of inhale,
Vale.
sip,
Respire, respire, respire.
sip,
Exhale.
exhale. One more. 1, two.
Respire, respire.
and out. And then come to stand. And then what that looks like, if you're seated, and let's say you want to watch the video and you don't want to stand up or your legs are bothering you, it looks like this.
Si lo hace sentado, se verá de esta manera.
So I'm going to sit more towards the edge of the chair if I'm going to do this in the chair.
Siéntese un poquito a la orilla de la silla.
And I would take a sip of air, sip of, oh, wait, how did I do it? 1, 2, 3, and then exhale. So up,
Respire,
out,
respire,
overhead, exhale.
respire, 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 exhale.
And when I take the exhale, I come forward from the hip crease, not from my back. I bend forward from the hip crease.
So, cuando exhale, trate de mover todo su torso hacia adelante.
One more.
Uno más.
And exhale. Good.
Vamos.
Okay, close the eyes again. Put one hand on your heart and one hand on your abdomen. And notice what's happening.
Ponga una mano en su corazón y una en su barriga y mire lo que está pasando en su cuerpo.
Good. Okay, now we're going to come to stand again.
Ahora nos vamos a parar nuevamente.
And I want to go over your posture.
Vamos a continuación vamos a hablar sobre la postura.
So we did posture sitting. Now we're going to do posture standing. So I'm looking down at my feet, and I want to make sure that my feet are parallel to each other.
Ok, ya habíamos hablado sobre la postura sentada, vamos a hablar sobre la postura estando parada. Tiene que asegurarse que sus pies están paralelamente al piso. De esa
So,
manera.
sorry. Notice that my feet are not touching, but they're not too wide. They're about fist distance apart.
Mire cómo la distancia del pie izquierdo con el pie derecho está solamente a la distancia del puño. No está tan separado ni tan pegado.
And now from here, come back on your heels a little bit.
Ahora, de esta manera vamos a pisar el talón un poquito.
So notice when I come off of my heels, I go forward, but when I come back on my heels, I have more alignment.
So, vemos cuando nos paramos en el talón, estamos más erguidos que cuando nos paramos con los dedos de los pies.
come back on the heels. Notice your thighs have to work harder when you come on your heels.
Vea que sus músculos tienen que trabajar mucho más cuando está parado en su talón.
And feel that working of the thighs. Feel how that aligns your hips to be over the knees.
Vea que cuando se para el talón, su cadera se alinea con sus músculos de los pies, de los muslos.
So your tailbone, the long bone at the back here, it goes down. It's not going out and it's not going like this. It's neutral. It goes down towards the floor.
Vemos que la colita, cuando se para en el talón, está recta, no está ni siquiera erguida y no está más para de un lado.
And now from here, feel the side body lift, getting taller.
Y de esta manera también vemos que el torso se está alargando un poco.
Your chin is parallel to the floor, not too high, not low, parallel to the floor.
Su mejilla está paralelo al piso, no está muy para arriba ni muy para abajo.
The arms are a little slightly open to the side with the hands open, the palms open.
Vamos a ver que las manos están abiertas de la manera como lo está haciendo ella.
Have a little engagement in your abdomen.
Puede involucrar los músculos del abdomen.
And see if you can get a sense of your ears over your shoulders over your hips, hips over knees, and knees over ankles.
So, haciendo esta postura, usted tiene una relación con la oreja, el hombro, su rodilla y sus piernas.
So in our world, we are like this.
Usualmente estamos de la manera así.
So we're trying to keep everything in alignment to have proper respiration, circulation for the heart.
De esta manera, este ejercicio que estamos haciendo hará que la circulación sea mejor y la respiración, ya que usualmente siempre estamos jorobados y no estamos rectos.
Now from here, inhale and bring the arms up to like a Y.
Ahora vamos a respirar y poner los brazos de esta manera como haciendo la letra Y o Y.
Exhale, bend your knees, not too much, just a little bit.
Exhale y vamos a doblar el rodilla un poquito.
Make sure, take a peek, look, you want to be able to see your toes.
Usted tiene que ver sus dedos de los pies al hacer este ejercicio.
And your tailbone again is going down towards the earth.
Y la colita está cerca del piso.
Okay, now take an inhale and exhale.
Exhale, inhale.
And on your next inhale, come to stand with the arms down and the legs straight.
Inhale y pongan los brazos cerca de su torso.
Exhale, come back with the arms to the Y and the knees bent.
Exhale y pongan las manos abiertas y doble la rodilla un poco.
This pose is called chair pose, where your knees are bent.
Esta pose se dice tripod, es cuando tienen las rodillas dobladas.
Inhale, exhale.
Inhale, exhale.
Inhale back to the arms down and the legs straight. This is called mountain pose.
Inhale y ponga sus brazos cerca del torso. Esta pose se llama pose de montaña.
So we're going to go back and forth between mountain and chair 5 times.
Vamos a hacer este ejercicio 5 veces.
Okay. Inhale, bring the arms up and bend the knees. Exhale, come to mountain.
Inhale, ponga las manos hacia arriba. Doble la rodilla. Exhale, ponga las manos hacia abajo y póngase recto.
Inhale, bend the knees, arms up. Exhale, come to mountain. 3 more times.
3 veces más.
Every time you bend your knees, you're helping fluid in the lower feet, in the feet and in the ankles to go back to the heart.
Haciendo este ejercicio, doblando la rodilla, hace que la circulación sea mejor para la parte de abajo de los pies.
And then pause.
Pausamos, nos tenemos.
Okay, bring your hands to your waist.
Ponga la mano a su cadera.
And don't forget about the posture now, because just we're on to something else. We still want to remember the posture.
No olvide la postura correcta.
Hands on the waist. Take your right arm up along your ear.
Ponga una mano hacia la cabeza, hacia arriba.
Ground down through your feet and exhale as you extend your torso to the left.
Exhale cuando va para un lado hacia el lado que está moviéndose.
Sweep forward, bending the knees and hands to the thighs.
Entonces hagan un semicírculo y pongan las manos en el muslo y doble un poquito la rodilla.
And now we're going to do what we did in the chair. Inhale, arch your lower back. Exhale, round the lower back with your hands on your thighs. Go back and forth, the cat and the cow.
Vamos a inhalar y exhalar, haciendo los movimientos a continuación. Inhalar, exhalar. Inhalar, exhalar.
And then press your hands into your thighs and come up to stand.
Presione su mano contra el muslo y póngase recto.
Now we do the other side. Both hands to the waist and sweep the left arm up alongside the left ear.
Ahora vamos a hacerlo con la otra mano. Ponga su mano en la cadera y suba la otra mano.
Ground down through the feet and exhale as you move over towards the right. Extend, lengthen to the right.
Exhale y mantenga la postura de la manera que lo está haciendo ella, extendiendo el torso.
Your neck is soft.
Su cuello debería estar más ligero.
Inhale up. Bend the knees, bring the hands to the thighs again.
Ponga su mano en su muslo.
And we'll do the cat-cow. Arch the back.
Ponga su espalda
Round.
erguida y luego recto. Erguida,
Inhale, arch. Exhale, round.
pone recto. Inhale y exhale.
And then press your hands into your thighs and come on up.
Presione sus manos contra el muslo y regresamos a la posición.
Okay, now if you're standing, come back to your mountain pose, your posture pose.
Si usted se está parando, vamos a hacer la postura que estábamos haciendo inicialmente.
Bring your hands onto your waist.
Ponga las manos en su cadera.
And step the left leg back. Come onto the ball of the left foot. The heel is up.
Ponga el pie izquierdo para atrás,
So it gives you a sense of bounce.
manteniendo su talón.
The front knee, the right knee, is bent.
El pie derecho está doblado un poco.
And your hips are facing forward.
En su cadera está al frente.
You have a long, so the back leg is straight, the right knee is bent.
El pie izquierdo está recto y el pie derecho está doblado un poco.
And you can have a chair nearby to help you for balance.
Usted puede mantener su balance con las sillas.
Bring the arms into a goal post, bending at the elbows.
Ponga sus manos de la manera que lo está poniendo ella.
Inhale, and on the exhale, twist to the right just a little bit. Come back to center and go to the left, back and forth, very slowly, just a little bit.
Respire y exhale al hacer estos movimientos.
Twisting from the navel.
Girando con su ombligo.
One more time to the right, And then one more time to the left.
Uno más para la izquierda, uno más para la derecha.
Bring the elbows up to the same height as the shoulder.
Tratar de poner su codo con su hombro.
And then the hands come down to the waist. Step the back foot up to meet the front.
Ahora pone su mano en la cadera y póngase el recto.
Okay, make some circles like a hula hoop.
Ahora vamos a dar círculos como el hula hoop.
And then the other way.
Nuevamente el otro lado.
And then come back to your mountain pose. Look at your feet.
Ahora vamos a regresar a la posición montaña, poniendo los pies paralelos.
They should be parallel, not too close, not too far, just about a fist.
Paralelamente nos ponemos rectos.
Come onto your heels
Ahora con el talón.
and feel the energy coming all the way up through the crown of your head.
Sentimos la energía yendo hasta la cabeza.
Hands come to your waist.
Manos en la cadera.
And let's step the right leg back now on the ball of the foot. The right heel is in the air.
Ahora vamos a hacerlo con el otro pie. Pie izquierdo tiene que doblarse un poco, pie derecho tiene que mantenerse recto.
The back leg is straight, the right leg is straight, the front knee is bent. Bring the hands behind your back.
Ahora ponemos las manos hacia atrás, de esa manera.
Interlace your fingers behind your back.
Cruzamos los dedos.
Broaden across your chest.
Mantenga el hombro recto. De la
And
manera como lo muestra ella.
keep breathing. Don't hold the breath.
Respiramos, exhalamos, no mantenga la respiración. Inhale, exhale continuamente.
Few more seconds here. Inhale. And exhale. Let it go like a bird.
Ahora exhale y déjalo ir como un pájaro.
And step the back foot up to meet the front.
Ahora nos ponemos recto.
And then make any kind of hip movements like you're dancing. Just move
Podemos
your
hacer
hips.
cualquier movimiento con las caderas como si estuviéramos bailando.
One of the best things you can do for yourself is listen to your favorite music and dance.
Una de las mejores maneras de hacer estos ejercicios es escuchar música y bailando.
Or do the twist.
Hacemos el círculos de las caderas.
And then we're going to do one more standing pose, and then we'll come back to sit.
Vamos a hacer un ejercicio más parado y luego vamos a sentarnos.
So we're going to do a balancing pose, which is so important as we get older to be able to balance.
Vamos a hacer un ejercicio de balance y es muy importante cuando estamos envejeciendo.
So you can bring one hand to hold on to something. It doesn't matter which side. You could have that there or a wall, something that you know that will give you some balance, something to hold on to.
Ok, ahora vamos a pararnos y ponernos al lado de algo que nos podamos agarrar para darnos balance.
Come back to your mountain pose again.
Vamos a la posición de montaña con los talones para atrás, parados, rectos.
And this time now, inhale, take your right knee up in the air. Your left knee.
Vamos a subir el pie izquierdo.
And we're going to make circles like figure eights with the knee, going out and in.
Vamos a hacer círculos como si fuera el número 8 para afuera, para adentro.
This is very good for the hip
Es bueno
and
para
very good for balance.
y para el balance.
But it's good to hold on to something if you don't feel comfortable yet. Keep practicing. This leg, the right leg, is getting a lot of bone density building in this leg and the neck of this leg going into the right hip.
Haciendo este ejercicio fortalece el músculo de la pierna derecha debido a que se tiene que mantener todo el peso. También es bueno para el balance.
Now take the left toes to the floor and take your left heel to your right ankle.
Ahora vamos a poner los dedos del pie izquierdo de la manera como lo tiene ella. tocando el talón a su pierna izquierda, derecha.
Left knee is out. So it's not like this, it's out. And the hands are in prayer in front of your heart.
Y las manos los podemos poner como si estuvieran rezando.
Fix your gaze on something that doesn't move. It will help you stay steady.
Mire algo de frente para que lo ayude con el posicionarse y balancearse.
And if you need to hold on to something, you hold on. No problem.
Si usted tiene que agarrarse de algo, no hay problema. Puede agarrarse.
Inhale, and then exhale. Bring your left foot to the floor and close your eyes. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly.
Inhale, exhale y ponga su mano en el corazón y el otro en el estómago y sienta lo que está pasando en su cuerpo.
And then shake it out.
Ahora vamos a movernos.
Release any tension in that right hip, and we're going to do the other side. So have something to hold on to.
Vamos a liberar toda esa tensión y ahora vamos a hacerlo con el otro pie.
Come back to mountain pose,
Posicionamos estando rectos.
and let's lift up the right knee.
Vamos a levantar el pie derecho.
We're going to make figure eights.
Vamos a hacer como si estuviéramos haciendo el número 8.
And remember, if you fall out of it, no problem. You just come back.
Si se cae o se está cayendo, no importa. Continúa agarrándose de algo, no hay problema.
Learning how to do balance poses will help you recover from a fall, or you might not fall if you have good balance.
Aprendiendo cómo balancearse es bueno para prevenir caídas y también para evitar que se caiga.
Now take the right toes to the floor, turn the right knee out, and you'll take the right heel to your left ankle.
Ahora vamos a poner el pie de esa manera, poniendo los dedos del pie derecho en el piso.
And bring your hands in prayer in front of your heart.
Ponemos las manos como si estuviéramos rezando de la manera que lo está haciendo ella.
Look at something that's not moving.
Mire algo que no se está moviendo para mantenerse recta.
This is a great thing to do every day.
Esto es algo increíble para hacer todos los días.
Make sure the hip is not getting lazy, that it's in mountain pose.
Asegúrese que su cadera está recta y no está de un lado.
And then inhale and exhale, turn the knee forward and bring the foot to the floor. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly.
Ahora vamos a exhalar y poner el pie recto, la mano en una mano en el corazón y otra mano en la barriga.
Take a moment to feel what's happening to your body.
Sienta lo que está pasando en su cuerpo ahorita mismo.
And now we come back to sit if you're not already seated.
Vamos a sentarnos si no está sentada.
And we're going to end with maybe about 4 minutes of quiet meditation.
Hello.
Terminar este ejercicio con la respiración silenciosamente.
Bring your hands just like the way we started. So you bring your hands to your lower abdomen.
Ponga sus manos en su abdomen bajo.
Feel your feet on the floor.
Ponga sus pies en el piso.
And then feel your spine lifting up out of the pelvis.
Sienta su espalda moviéndose.
Your chin is parallel to the floor, so not too high, not too low, parallel.
Su quijada está recta, paralela a su cuerpo, no está muy arriba ni muy para abajo.
And now close your eyes. The hands are on the abdomen.
Cerramos los ojos y pongamos las manos cerca de la barriga, como esa manera.
And on the inhale, the belly round.
Inhalar, inhalar.
So it doesn't have water in there.
Exhale, it goes back. Inhale, the belly rounds out. And exhale, it goes back.
Inhalamos, exhalamos y vemos que la barriga se pone en círculo.
So the eyes are closed. We're going to go through this together.
Vamos a hacer esto juntos.
And in our world, very busy, lots of stimulation, it's important to take the time to be quiet, to be still.
En este mundo, con muchas cosas pasando, es ideal tomarse un tiempo silencioso.
When your mind starts to get in the way and takes you away from your breath, just come back to your breathing. Don't feel bad that you were thinking about something else. Don't feel bad. No criticism, no judgment. You just keep coming back to the breath.
Mantenga su respiración inhalando y exhalando. Si se desvía, no hay problema. Regrese nuevamente a su respiración inhalando y exhalando.
No judgment, no criticism. So we're going to be quiet now for the next few minutes. Breathing in, the belly rises. Breathing out, it falls back. And now let your mind go anywhere it wants to go.
Ahora haga que su mente vaya donde quiera.
Notice where it's going. It's like a child.
Ve que su mente es como un niño. Anda por ahí donde quiera.
And meditation is a very, very wonderful tool to help us stay in the present moment.
Meditación es muy bueno porque nos hace ayudar para estar presente en el momento.
And now just come back to your breath.
Ahora vamos de nuevo con la respiración.
Let's bring one hand in prayer in front of our heart if you choose.
Pongamos una mano enfrente del corazón como si estuviera rezando.
And the other hand to almost touch, not quite.
Y agarramos la otra mano paralela a la otra mano.
Inhale into that space, your own divinity.
Inhalamos y exhalamos.
And exhale, allow the hands to touch with a deep tenderness for yourself.
Exhalamos juntando las manos.
And we'll end with a very simple prayer. May we have a peaceful mind.
Y vamos a terminar con la oración. Que tengan una mente en paz.
An easeful body.
Un cuerpo sin problemas.
And a useful life.
Y una vida útil.
Thank you, my friends.
Muchas gracias, amigos.
Thank you, Fran, for a wonderful presentation.
You're so welcome.
While everybody's coming back, I am going to share a survey for today's civic. And I'm also going to share our YouTube channel where we will post a recorded session. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. It's in the chat.
Agnes, how soon will it be posted?
Today I'll post it.
Cool.
Thanks, Larry.
Thank you.
Are there any questions for me? Happy to answer.
I don't see anything in the chat so far, but if anybody emails, I will reach out to you. And
Okay.
we'll end today's session. Everybody completed the poll.
Fran, are you willing to share your email, please?
Oh, FRS, Frank Rosemary Sam. FRS
FRS.
2005. I'll put it in the chat.
Thank you.
At med.cornell.edu.
Thank you.
Across
Fran.
your- Yeah, great, Fran. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day.
Fran, I'll give you a global challenge because I've seen this on several of the videos.
I'm sorry?
I'll give you a global challenge. I've seen this on several of the videos. It's a wonderful video. Really liked it. And it fits into my own personal context. I've seen yoga and meditation and Reiki. Fine. So it's a prepared mind, okay? The challenge for me is how to take what you did as an isolated hour and create the momentum so it becomes part of my daily life. That's a different challenge. That's not a challenge specifically to you, but to the civic program and this, the nutrition, a lot of these good little jewels sitting there scattered on the table. Getting them woven to a fabric so you have this gorgeous fat garment is a very different challenge. What you did is great, but a one shot doesn't do me any good.
Watching it doesn't do you any good?
One shot.
Oh, I see. Yeah, consistency is the key, Larry.
Yeah, I know that.
And that comes from deep inside us.
As a theoretical statement, of course it does. The question is what mechanisms might help.
Well, you have things like this. You have many different free options on, there's so many meditation apps. You know, it's up to me to get out of bed in the morning and do my meditation and do my prayers and do my breathing exercises and do my yoga. If I don't have motivation to do that and consistency, the consistency is I would even say even more than the motivation. If I'm not consistent, my practice is going to go by the
I
wayside.
know that.
There are certain things that we can do together, but there are certain things that we have to make a decision to find these programs and study them and watch them and make them your own.
The reason I asked is I'm working on a monograph on the neurological basis of trauma mitigation. I'm looking at PTSD, child abuse, a bunch of things, which leads me to talk to folks in quite a number of the different 12-step programs, whether it's foods, narcotics, SLA, AA, and on. And a lot of them have, as with you presenting here, a wonderful little gem. And consistency, the key, is one of the key phrases. But how to get it as part of the daily practice, that's a stumbling block. That's a hard one, which is why I asked the question.
It's a stumbling block for everybody until they make it their own. I have to feel like this has to be part of my toolkit in order for me to feel better. It's like taking medicine for me. So I have to, if it aligns with my purpose for feeling better, I'm going to do it. It's like getting sober. It has to come from you. Nobody can make you sober. Only you can. You have to, it's a self-diagnosed disease.
Whether it's booze, food,
Sex,
any normal thing that's
anything.
taken out to excess based on a lack of self-respect,
Yeah.
self-dignity. Yeah, I'm well aware of that. I'm looking at, as I said, the neurological basis of trauma mitigation.
I work with people all the time with a myriad of different problems, and I cannot make anybody get up and do their meditation. They love it with me, but if they don't do it on their own, I am powerless over that person. That is a huge stumbling block. I cannot make anybody do it. I can't get anybody sober. I can't get anybody to do their meditation. I can't do their exercises for them. This is something that has to come from inside of each and every one of us if we want to feel better. But that's up to the person.
Amen.
Thank you, Perry. I can carry the message. That's it. I can't make anybody do it. Once I figure that out, I'm better. I can do my job better, but I can't make you do it. I can't. I wish I could.
What you're saying is keep cornerstone to all the 12-step programs. Have to stay in your own lane. You didn't cure it, can't control it. It's that fine. I got all that. Nevertheless, therapeutically, there's the idea of support groups and other tools to help people get started. That's what I'm looking at. Not discussing authority and responsibility. Not discussing staying in your own lane. I'm in a different dimension altogether. Talking about support groups and other tools to get people started.
Well, there's tons of support groups out there. There's tons of AA meetings, NA meetings, Al-Anon meetings. So it's not a stumbling block. It's getting people to go. That's a different animal.
Okay.
I'm
working up a monograph on the subject. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate your time and have a good day.
Okay.
Be well.
Yep, you too.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you.